Most English learners understand grammar, even movies. But the moment they open social media, everything feels different. You see phrases like, this blew up, or he got called out, and suddenly it doesn't feel like the English you learned in school. It's different, right? So in this video, you will learn the most used phrasal verbs on social media. Let's follow a very simple story. Imagine this is your day using social media. All right, so let's start with a simple situation. In the morning, you wake up, you grab your phone, and like most people, the first thing that you do is you open social media. You log into your account. Now, what does login mean? It simply means to enter your account using your username and password, or even Google, right? So you sign in using your username and a password, or you can use Google to log in to your social media account. So anytime you access your account, Instagram, TikTok, your email, your Facebook, your YouTube, you log in. Sometimes you are automatically logged in, so your session is maintained, so you don't really log out. So, for example, I could not log in this morning because I forgot my password. All right? I could not log in this morning because I forgot my password. This is very common and it's used all the time. You'll use this all the time. Now, after that, you start scrolling through your feed. Scrolling through your feed, right? On your phone, right? Scroll through means to move up or down quickly to look at content without really focusing too much on one thing, okay? So you're not reading carefully. You're just browsing, all right, with your eyes. For example, I was scrolling through TikTok for an hour without even noticing. Yeah, it's automatically, you just do it. You just waste time on social media like most of us do. This is probably something that you've done before. We've all done it. So while you're scrolling, you come across an interesting video. To come across means to find something by chance without looking for it. You weren't searching for it. It just appeared. So for example, I came across a really useful video about learning English, like this one. This is a very natural expression. Native speakers use it a lot. So you decide to click on the video. Click on means to press it on your screen to open it. Okay, so you touch your screen, you press it to open it, to watch the video, the content. Okay, it's simple, but it is essential. For example, don't click on that link. It might not be safe. All right, don't click it. Don't click it. It might not be safe. And then you swipe up to see more. To swipe up means to move your finger up on the screen to access more content or go to the next page. This is especially common on Instagram stories or TikTok, I believe. So for example, swipe up to see the full video. Now let's pause here for a second and make sure this is clear. To log in means to enter your account using your email and your password. To scroll through means to move quickly through content. To come across means to find something by chance. To click on means to press to open, okay? To swipe up means to move your fingers to see more. Now, notice something important here. This is exactly how you describe a normal morning using your phone. This isn't textbook English. This is real English. This is the real deal. Quick question for you. Which one of these do you use more, or which one of these have you seen before? Let me know in the comments. Let's chat, all right? Don't try to memorize all 25 of them. That's not the goal. Focus on a few at a time. Understand how they're used and start using them today if you can. That's how you actually improve. That's the best way to learn phrasal verbs. So, you've just come across a video. You click on it to watch it, and you watch it. And then something interesting happens. That video you watched doesn't just stay there. It starts getting attention. We say the video blew up. The video blew up. Now, what does blow up mean in this context? It just means to suddenly become extremely popular in a very short time. The key word here is suddenly, all right? It's not slow growth. It's explosive. For example, that video blew up overnight. So if something blows up, it goes from almost nothing to everywhere. Everyone is talking about it. You also hear it went viral. To go viral means to spread very quickly across the internet and to be seen by a lot of people, millions of people. It's very similar to blow up, but there is a small difference. To blow up focuses on the sudden explosion, but to go viral focuses on how widely it spreads. Her video went viral on TikTok. It means it's everywhere. Everyone is talking about it. So in many cases, you can use both, but to blow up feels more dramatic, more sudden, okay? Now, how does something go viral? It spreads around, all right? So to spread around means to be shared by many, many people across different platforms or groups. So that video spread around really fast. That video spread around really fast. So people are sending it, reposting it, and sharing it. And that's how it grows. Next, we say, the trend is catching on. The trend is catching on. To catch on means to start becoming popular over time. This is important. This is not instant like blow up. It's more gradual. So, for example, that dance is starting to catch on. Okay? That dance or that dance move or whatever, or that song is starting to catch on. So at first, only a few people do it or know about it. And then more and more people are talking about it, right? So it's suddenly spreading everywhere. So it's catching on. And now something interesting happens. You open your app again after a day or a few hours, and similar videos start to pop up. To pop up in this context means to appear suddenly, often when you're not expecting it. So for example, that trend keeps popping up on my feed. That trend keeps popping up on my feed. You did not search for it, but now it's everywhere on your feed. It keeps popping up. It keeps appearing suddenly on your feed. Let's quickly go over these again so that they get stuck in your head. To blow up means to become popular very suddenly. To go viral means to spread widely across the internet. To spread around means to be shared by many, many people. To catch on means to become popular gradually. And to pop up means to appear unexpectedly, suddenly. Now you're starting to understand how trends actually grow online. Think about the last trend you saw. At first, you came across one video and then it blew up. Then it spread around and suddenly it's popping up everywhere. That's real English in action. Quick question for you. Have you ever seen a video that just blew up overnight? I have many, many. Or a trend that slowly caught on? Let me know in the comments. I'm curious what you've noticed. So now the video has blown up, it's gone viral, and it's popping up everywhere. What happens next? People start interacting. People start talking about it. And this is where social media English becomes very real. The first thing that people usually do is comment on the video. They comment on the video. So to comment on means to write your opinion or thoughts about something online. So for example, thousands of people commented on his video. Thousands of people commented on his video. Thousands of people left comments on his video. So anytime you share your thoughts under a post, you comment on it, all right? You leave a comment. Now the creator might reply to those comments, right? So reply to means to answer someone after they speak or write something to you. So you reply to their comment. For example, she replied to my comment and she was very sweet. Now, a very important difference. You comment on something, you reply to someone. See the difference? Don't get them mixed up. That small difference matters a lot. This is a very common mistake. Many learners mix these up. Just remember, comment on the content, reply to the person who left a comment or the comment. Now, not everyone writes a comment. Some people just react to the video. React to means to respond emotionally by liking the video, by laughing, by sharing, or even by making another video reacting to that original video. It's very popular. So for example, a lot of people reacted to his post. A lot of people reacted to his post. On platforms like TikTok or YouTube, reacting can even mean creating your own videos about it, as I've mentioned before. Now, let's talk about a more interesting one, call out. To call out means to publicly criticize someone for something they've done or said. This happens a lot online. It's very common. So, for example, he got called out for what he said in the video. He got called out for what he said in the video. So if someone does something wrong or people think it's wrong, they get called out publicly. You've probably seen this. Someone posts something and suddenly everyone in the comments calling them out. Everyone is kind of criticizing him and attacking him in a negative way. And finally, something more positive. Reach out. Reach out means to contact someone, usually for a specific reason, like collaboration or help. For example, a brand reached out to her after her video went viral. A brand reached out to her after her video went viral. So instead of criticizing, now people are connecting. Let's go over these one more time so they stick in your head. Comment on, to write your opinion or thoughts. to reply to answer someone, to react to respond emotionally. Oh no, it depends. To call out, to publicly criticize someone, and to reach out, to contact someone. Now you're starting to understand how real conversations happen online. Think about any viral video. People comment on it, the creator replies to some comments, others react to it with their own content, some people call them out, and sometimes brands reach out for opportunities. This is the full circle of interaction. Quick question for you. Have you ever commented on a video, but the creator did not reply? It's happened to me. Not cool. Or have you ever seen someone get called out online? I've seen it. Have you? Let me know. I'm sure you've seen this happen before. So, you've seen the video blow up. You've read the comments. People are reacting. Some people are calling it out. And now you think, you know what? I want to create something too, something of my own. This is where you move from consumer to creator. Everything starts with an idea. You come up with an idea. To come up means to think of or to create an idea in your mind. For example, I came up with an idea for a video. I came up with an idea for a video. So anytime you invent something mentally, you think of something mentally, an idea, a plan, you come up with it. Now you're ready to share it after you filmed it, after you recorded it and edited it, okay? To put out. To put out means to release or to publish something for the public. For example, he put out a new video last night. He put out a new video last night. So after you post your video, you don't just wait. You share out your content. You share out your content. Share out means to distribute your content across different platforms or to more people. Okay? So for example, I share the video out on Instagram and WhatsApp. I share the video out on Instagram and WhatsApp. This is how content grows, by sharing it with a lot of people. And over time, something important happens. You build up an audience. To build up in this context means to grow something gradually over time. Not fast, like blow up. This is slow and consistent. For example, she built up a large following over time. She built up a large following over time. Notice the difference. To blow up is fast, sudden growth. Build up is slow, steady growth. Very important. Both are important, but most people grow by building up, not by blowing up. Let's go over these again so they stick in your head. Come up with, create an idea in your head. Put out, to release or publish content. Share out, to distribute your content with a lot of people on different platforms. Build up, to grow over time. Now you can describe the full process of creating content in English. Well, not the full, but yeah, you get what I mean. Think about your own situation. Maybe you come up with an idea, you post it, you share it out, and slowly you start to build up confidence and maybe even an audience. That's exactly how it works. So you've come up with an idea, you posted it, you shared it out. Maybe you're even starting to build up an audience. But social media isn't always positive. At some point, you'll deal with negativity. And this is where a few important phrasal verbs come in. Sometimes people try to shut you down. Shut down means to stop someone completely, often by criticizing them or discouraging them. For example, they tried to shut him down in the comments. So instead of supporting you, they try to silence you. Very common these days. If someone is being negative or annoying, you can block them. To block someone means to stop someone from contacting you or seeing your stuff, your content online. For example, I blocked that user. He was very annoying. I blocked that user. He was very annoying. Very simple, but very powerful and used all the time. Sometimes you don't want to block someone completely. You just want to mute them. Mute someone means to hide someone's content without removing them completely. For example, I muted his posts because they were too negative. I muted his posts because they were too negative. So they're still there. You just don't see them anymore. You don't see their content anymore. So to clarify, to block means to remove completely. To mute is to hide quietly. The difference is important. If something is serious, you can report it. To report something online means to inform the platform about inappropriate or harmful content. For example, I reported the comment because it was offensive. I reported the content because it was offensive. And sometimes after something is reported, the platform will take it down, the content, or the user if it's an extreme case. So to take down means to remove content or user from a platform, okay? So for example, the video was taken down after complaints. So essentially, if I post something that other people find offensive, they will report it to the platform, and then the platform will review it, analyze the content, and if they conclude that indeed my content is offensive, they will take my video down. And after all of that, sometimes you just decide to log off or to log out. Log off means to leave your account or stop using the platform. You log off or log out. I logged off, logged out, and took a break. Yeah, you need to take a break. And honestly, sometimes that's the best thing you can do. You can't watch social media all day. So let's quickly go over these again so they stick in your head. To shut down means to stop or to discourage someone. To block means to remove someone completely. To mute someone means to hide someone's content. To report someone means to inform the platform of bad behavior or something related. To take down means to remove content from a platform. To log off or to log out means to leave the platform. Now you can describe not just the positive side of social media, but the real side. Now, think about what you've just done. You didn't just learn random phrasal verbs. You followed a complete story. You logged in, you scrolled through, you came across something, it blew up, people commented on it, you came up with your own idea, you posted it, and then you dealt with the reality of social media. And finally, you logged off, you logged out. That's how you learn English properly, through real situations, not isolated words. Now it's your turn. Write one sentence in the comments describing your day on social media using at least one of these phrasal verbs. Don't worry about mistakes. Just give it a try. That's how you improve. I hope you found this helpful. I will see you in the next one. Bye for now.